Hey everyone, if you're a YouTuber trying to grow or even maintain a channel, you might feel lost sometimes. You might even question whether you're just wasting your life doing YouTube. You might feel like your energy levels are low, or that you're helpless, or that your channel and your life are going nowhere. This might be because you don't have a clear and strong vision for your channel. Like Arnold says in his new book, which I'll link to in the description, everything good, all great change starts with a clear vision. Have you taken the time to really think about what your vision is for your channel and by extension your life? Without a clear vision, you'll end up making either videos on the wrong topics, videos that are not the right level of quality, or too many or too few videos overall. Arnold says that a clear vision gives you a way to decipher whether a decision is good or bad for you based on whether it gets you closer or further away from where you want your life to go. A vision can be like a compass that helps you decide what videos to make and how to make them. On the other hand, if you don't have a vision, you're like a leaf floating on a river, randomly darting around the water at the mercy of the currents with no deliberate direction. Arnold suggests that there's two approaches to creating a clear vision: small to big, or broad and then zoom. The small to big method is exactly what it sounds like. Just create a small vision to get you started. Maybe this is to make one video a week on a super niche subject until a bigger vision evolves out of it. I think this approach is the one to use if you struggle with procrastination, or maybe you're scared to put yourself out there, or you're paralyzed by the fear of failure maybe. The second method, broad then zoom, is what Arnold describes his approach was. As a 10-year-old boy in Austria, he started noticing amazing things about America in magazines, or at school, or in cinema newsreels. Arnold's broad vision was simply to live in America. It was broad, fuzzy, not super well defined. The details, or the zooming in, like becoming one of the biggest Hollywood movie stars of all time or governor of California, came much later. All these things came under his initial broad vision of live in America though. In his book, Arnold references Steven Spielberg and how as a kid, Steven didn't have a zoomed in vision of winning an Oscar for Best Picture or Best Director, or being rich and famous or working with top actors. Spielberg's vision was simply to make movies. It was broad and only later became zoomed in. Arnold argues that the broad then zoom approach prevents things from getting too complicated too soon, and it stops you from missing important steps along the way. The benefit of a broad starting vision is that it doesn't lock you into a course of action at the very start. It lets you get started and then zoom in later. Zooming in doesn't mean that the scope of your channel or your ambitions get narrower. Instead, it means that your vision gets sharper and more specific over time. Your goals and your vision become more defined and concrete. So how do you actually create a vision for your YouTube channel? One thing Arnold suggests is to make time and space to allow inspiration to hit you so your vision can start to develop. If you're making video after video with no stopping, then you're not allowing time and space for your vision to materialize. You need to allow inspiration to come into your life. Arnold mentions these days he creates space for inspiration by taking a jacuzzi. I personally get loads of ideas and inspiration while I'm taking a walk or hike, especially in nature, in the forest or at the beach. For you, it could be to simply turn off your phone, put some inspiring music on, turn down the lights, and just sit and breathe for a while. Give yourself the gift of time and space to daydream, to think, to feel, and to be inspired. When you're creating your vision, really see it and feel it. Imagine what you'll look like, what you'll be wearing, what you'll be doing, what colors will be around, what the smells will be. Make it a movie of your future life playing back in all its anamorphic Dolby surround sound glory. Really see it, feel it like it's already actually happened. I want you to try something. Make some space and time for yourself and then write down what a perfect day would look like 3 years from now. What time do you get up? Where are you living? Who are you living with? Imagine your perfect day unfolding like the flower accepting the sunshine. What video are you working on? How many subscribers do you have? How much AdSense ad revenue are you earning? How many views did your last video get? What cameras or video gear are you using? How happy are you? If you're willing and brave enough, I'd love to read your visions if you want to post them in the comments for this video. I'm Jason Roberts, and I wish you all the best with your channel.